If there was ever a time to start, today would be the day. Maybe you've been thinking about it for a little bit. Maybe you've been doing your research online upon semen retention. What's holding you back from starting? What's holding you back from living in your desired reality? What's holding you back from being the man that is inside of you? But you gotta peel back the onion layers. You gotta do the very things your fears are telling you to not. For it is the fear within that is scared if you do not use your sexual energy to fulfill another person's reality. What purpose would you have here? Now I'm gonna touch into something really deep right now, men. Semen retention is truly a powerful way to get you back inside, centered into your masculinity. For it is masculinity that is being diminished in today's society. We are scared of men becoming men again. For when men become men, they have purpose beyond measure. Now, in today's society, men aren't feeling purposeful. Women are making it very clear to men that they have no purpose here, that women can do everything a man can, and it's shown. And the danger this has, even if a man isn't fully aware of it, it has impact. For that energy within the masculinity upon this planet is in need of true transmutation, awareness, dedication. And this is what I'm going to touch on today, y'all. I've done a lot of videos about semen retention, and I do this because honestly, it's not because I'm trying to manipulate you guys or be that pick-me girl, because I see what it can do for your life. In today's society, we are programmed that over-sexualization is an empowering thing without realizing the detriment it has to our men, to our women, and to the next generation. Our bodies are a temple when you view it in that way. But when you're using your very body to fulfill some sort of wound, some sort of unfulfillment within you, by reaching a climax to God that will leave you depleted more and more in a pit of your own despair, for you are unwilling to repair the very things that have been broken by what? Maybe women, maybe your past. And you're scared shitless of what happens when I train myself into the man I am. When you say I am, are you proud? Do you feel fulfillment when you say that word? What's the emotions stimulated in your body when you say the two words I am? If it is one of shame, regret, unworthiness, disappointment, perfect. Because that is where we are going to focus on today. Not to put you guys back into that hole, no. To awaken you into those thoughts, those emotions in the body are being kept captive by your unwillingness to feel. Men, it is okay to feel. We are human beings on planet Earth. And one thing we can relate to is we all feel emotions. We cannot disconnect. Actually, guess what? We can disconnect in today's reality, but have fun being medicated by Big Pharma, depleting you even more, making you out of touch with your spiritual guidance that is stimulated through emotion to know when you're in alignment or not. Now, in today's video, within the semen retention community, I want to be very, very clear. This path is not to get you from point A to point B. It's to get you into the here and now moment where every possible potential reality is able to be fulfilled by you because you have enough energy stored in your body to move you there. Moment to moment to moment, you can feel your very own life force inside of you when you are not depleting it into sights, women, Porn sites in particular that are feeding off of men. Instagram models whose careers to deplete men's energy. But guess what? They're not the problem. It's your willingness to fulfill their weak mind in return to solidify yours. Because a human being programmed just in sexual desires, sexual pleasure systems, is not fulfilled. For a fulfilled human finds joy in whatever it is that arises in the moments they need themselves. You need yourself right now. You don't need no women. You don't need no porn sites Tuesday night because you're bored and lonely in your bedroom. You guys read books during this time. Read some books. Fuel your mind with power, with purpose, with purposeful words, with dedication to this path. For you guys are on a path that, if you allow it to lead you, it will. And it will lead you in ways your mind right now probably has no idea. It will succeed you when you let go of how it should be. A lot of these people in the semen retention community, God bless you all because I appreciate you. But people on this journey have their very own experience they go through. And I think it's really important to note to write down why you are doing semen retention with clear intent. For when you have clear intent, that is the forward moving energy that will magnetize you to what you are desiring. But don't come at this with a need to fix anything. The only thing that needs fixing is the tools you have in your toolkit. And we are going to be adding to this toolkit. Semen retention, holding in your sexual energy, using your sexual energy in a way that is allowing you to realize the magnitude of what it means to be an energetic human being. For the more energy a man has, the more he has to give to the world, give to his purpose, give to a relationship in healthy ways. Not ones that are manipulative, scarce, a means to an end. There is no end. The only thing ending is your short-circuited mind. We are going to be rewiring the very outlets we've been attached to that have been plugged in to what? What is it? What do you do with yourself every day? Do you wake up with some sort of purpose, motivation to better you as a man? This is what semen retention does. It allows you to have enough energy to actually care about yourself, to actually give to yourself as a man, to fill your own cup. Don't you think it's time to stop giving your very energy away to the things you know are out of alignment to your soul? Why do you feel shame, depression, anxiety, heightened senses of depletion when you do certain things using your very sexual energy? It's your guidance system telling you you're out of alignment. Find alignment with overcoming the weakened thoughts that have been programmed by you that soothe you. But what do they soothe? A void, a wound, a trigger. That is where we need to be aware. That is what we need to be aware of. That you are not fulfilled. If you need another person to fulfill something within you, then you are a slave to the external world. You are not empowered in your internal world, which is what is needed. For when you change your energy, the outside perception of whatever you are in will change. When you change your thoughts, you change your life. Wayne Dyer quote. Change your thoughts. Change your life. Change your habits. Change who you are. You're deserving of living a life as a man who has purpose, who doesn't need a woman in his life to tell him that. Although, I'm going to tell you that right now. Don't allow women in today's society make you feel like you are less than, that you are worthless here on planet Earth. If anything, you should use that as a greater way of why you should be doing what you're doing. You are needed. You are needed more than you know. Men are programmed for purpose. Programmed for purpose, for success. Tap into your success today. Stop waiting for the external world to shift so you can feel comfortable doing so. This is going to be uncomfortable for you. To sit in what's behind an urge, behind a lust, behind a willingness to provide another person with your energy. It's time to fulfill your own destiny. So keep your semen in. See past the illusions with it. For the more you hold it in, your energy must rise. The Kundalini must awaken, especially when you breathe into your soul every day with the powerful intent to use the energy you've built to build something you're proud of. You are ready for this path. For if you were not, you would have not clicked on today's video. Start believing in what is beyond what has been. For what has been is evidence of what you have been believing in. And before I end, please remember this. Sex is not what you're desiring. A woman is not what you are necessarily desiring. What you are desiring is alignment. For when we have sexual interactions and we orgasm, we get a glimpse of what alignment is by meeting God, mirrored within another, or just within ourselves. From a short orgasm. Now instead, we are going to be meeting God through rising out of the depletion we have been putting ourselves in and climaxing by our own willingness to overcome what has been. Today's your day. Block the corn sites. Delete the Instagram models. Stop participating in the over-sexualization you know is not serving you or anyone. You have a life to tend to, and it's your own. You get up every single day, committed, devoted, running on purpose. For your tank is not empty. It is being fueled by your very own center, the life force energy that is the fountain. Touch into the fountain that is abundant with your energy. Allow it to flow. Allow it to take you to where you need to be by not dismissing your power, the power of the observation that sees you within whatever you go through, that knows when an urge is coming online and that prepares you for it by holding stillness, perseverance, and the willingness to choose yourself in every moment. When one man changes, this world changes. I love you guys, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.